お前はもう死んでいる。
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Trevor Plays here, back again with a new My Hero Academia reaction. We are here with chapter 342, The Extreme Quiet Before the Storm. And right off the bat, I am seeing things that I do not like, but I know it's very, very necessary here. And it could lead to many things. But we have UA High, Evacuee Residential Area. We're starting off by seeing how everybody is doing over at this little area here. I guess Cementos has spent a lot of time making a bunch of houses for everybody. Um, and we see some new characters that says, "We've got new orders." Go on. Now, with reading that, I already know these are probably all for one spies. Oh God! Let's just see what happens. You know who anticipated that? As evacuees here, we wouldn't be able to act freely. He says, "Fan the flames. Rally the discontented faction that's been keeping quiet and lying in wait. UA is aware that Tomura Shigaraki will be operational in less than a week's time. The school knows of the impending danger, but they're uh keeping it from the common people. So fan the flames until that fortress is once again an inhospitable place for Izuku Midoriya." Oh God, I hate this. This is it's a necessary plot. I know it's a necessary plot, but I hate this so much. Now, student dorms, Kaminari passing out on the ground. I'm pooped. The search area is just too big. Temporary break from the search effort. There's so few heroes left to help. It's a serious problem. Bedtime, friends, on the double. Our greatest strength is youth. So, our every action should fuel us for what's to come. And do not forget to brush those teeth. They told us to get stronger. And I kind of like Ito with the mask and not the helmet. That's kind of cool. That's something we have not seen before, and I kind of like it. That's kind of cool. He looks pretty cool like that. Um, I wish we had even a little spare time to swap dirty stories. I don't know about the dirty part, but yeah, I get it. There's barely been any time to talk. I haven't been able to thank her properly. He's looking at Uraraka. Or, hey, just like every day, I am here. What's up? You're full of energy, I see. Just the opposite. Detective Tsukauchi and the principal, too? This concern the situation with Aoyama? And then Tsukauchi just, yeah. It's about what comes next. And we're only informing select individuals for now. It's time to discuss our final plans for this second pivotal war. Now we're going to the city. We see Hawks, Genus, Endeavor, and Ragdoll talking. And then we cut over. We see Genus, Endeavor looking at a paper. And then Aizawa and a few other people are looking at Korogiri. And then Aoyama is in a cell. Then back over here. And then we see Bakugo and Shoto and Deku. So, the next day. Did you hear the principal's announcement this morning? Yeah. Apparently, Tomer Shigaraki is going to make a big move in just 4 days. Huh? The guy from the from the very beginning of the story or the chapter. We'd like to thank you all for everything. Midoriya, you're really leaving the school again? Yes. You've given me more than enough downtime to clean myself up. You folks' safety is the goal we're shooting for. So, all we're asking is that y'all are y'all are in the right frame of mind if and when it's time to go. Go with the evac. When it's time to go with the evac system. Okay? These honest fools. They could have made the big man's life so much harder by shutting their traps, keeping the boy protected here. We didn't plan it this way, but now our mission is sure to succeed. This way, our future is guaranteed. And we see Deku with his mom, and then Shoto seeing his mom and sister and brother. You can see everybody else. Oh, this is cool. Shoji meeting the I don't know what she's called. It's the heteromorph female that Deku met in the whole vigilante arc. Um, he's meeting her. You can see Bakugo with his parents. Recovery girl and the principal, I think. Present Mike with Eri, and then Eri and Koda talking with Deku. We just see, people in the background. 30 kilometers from UA. Makeshift fortress. Troy. Okay. Your home away from home went up in the blink of an eye, thanks to Cementos, Power Loader, and Ectoplasm. Can't hold a candle to UA itself, but it's sturdy enough. Now toss your cargo in your new rooms and get in gear. Wow. So faithful to the Heights Alliance design. Truly. Maybe the last place we'll ever lay our heads. Let's hope not. Don't even joke. And then just walking around, Deku comes out looking outside and sees Uraraka. Uraraka. Oh, Deku. You all unpacked? Yeah. I hardly brought anything. Same. Just some spare clothes. And then there's silence. Uraraka, thank you for what you did. Sorry I couldn't find a moment to say anything until now. But thank you. I mean it. Nah, that was nothing, You never change, huh? Always sweating the small stuff. So what you doing out here? Just looking at the city. I'm kind of weird. Weird? You're not weird. You're strong and brave with a hairdo that's perfect for you. Not to mention kind and honest. And that's not what I meant. Didn't see that coming. Back there, when I was shouting from the top of UA, out of nowhere, thoughts of Himiko Toga popped into my head. We fought, just me and her during Gigantomachia's rampage. She said something, and I fired back with stuff I thought was obvious. Stuff I take for granted. She looked so sad hearing that. Look what they did to the city. She's a villain who helped them snuff out people's lives, their happiness. The thought of just forgiving her. Nah, we're way past that point. Of course, I know that, but still, she's a person too. And I have no clue what's obvious for her. Like, what she takes for granted. I got to thinking about how I don't know the first thing about Himiko Toga. So yeah, I'm just out here taking a gander at the city. So I'll never forget the horrors I saw that day. And to keep those weird, silly thoughts out of my head. Same. I mean, huh? I saw a little boy inside of Shigaraki. He was crying. Maybe there's no way to avoid a battle, but I can't ignore what I saw deep inside him. I guess both of us are kind of weird. Now we're over here, Shoto and everybody else. Thanks for being here for me, guys. But I'm good. I too have an older brother. Hey, cut that out. There's no comparing our families. Hey, I don't even know Toya's favorite food. Gotta be piping hot udon. In that case, I'll make him sit down for a bowl with me. Alright, I kind of like, okay, I like this. I like this. Small banter, but I like it. And we get to see Bakugo, Kirishima, and Ida with Shoto. That's it's kind of a weird pairing, but you know what? I'm here for it. And then we cut back to Deku and Uraraka. We'll put a stop to them for sure. And then all for one. The day of the operation. Shall we? And to be continued, of course. So, of course, we all know All for One is always many steps ahead. And cutting back here to the very beginning with these little spies running around UA refugee camp. And there's a few of them, too. So, literally, what they're going to try to do is make UA not a place for Deku to return to. And it's going to be very hard with how many people are, supportive of him at this point, and all the other things that are happening. So something's going to happen at UA in the next chapter, with these little all for one spies here. But yeah, oh, it's going to be crazy. Cannot wait to see what happens next. Honestly, I kind of like this, and I like the fact that, um, you know, everybody's talking about what's going on. Uraraka with what happened with Toga, Deku and Shigaraki, and then Shoto finding out that Dabi is Toya. So, yeah, I don't really know if I can really say if I like this chapter or not. I will say I do like these little moments here. I do like our little collage moments of seeing everybody with their families again and just talking with everybody. Um, and Eri and Kota with Deku. It's a cute little thing there. Um, and but it's just the fact that we have. It's honestly just this underlying fact that we have five. We have five spies in the UA refugee area for All for One. Well, well, I knew something like this was going to happen eventually. There's going to be so many spies lying around and all these other things. However, the fact that it is noticed that, the beginning they said, it would be like a week or so. Yeah, like a week's time, and then now they revealed it to the world that it's only 4 days. But you know, this is going to be crazy. and we're getting into. I can now. Okay, now that I'm seeing all this put into motion, I can definitely say why Horikoshi is saying that this story will most likely end within this year. Um, it's because of uh, there's a war coming. There's a war coming, and it's going to be an all-out battle, and I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go. And the only thing I'm hoping for, like really, really hoping for, is that we have a somewhat decent or good ending to this story. Because, like, I understand that All for One is like one of the biggest threats and needs to go. He needs to go. Um, Shigaraki and everyone else. Now, sure, some of them are probably, poor life decisions and stuff like that, which that happens to people. It's understandable. However, like Uraraka said, Toga is a person too. So we don't know, and we don't really know too much about Toga. Sure, in the last chapter, we did get to see, like, parts of her backstory a little bit, and, like, what her house looks like now and stuff like that, because everybody knows now that she's a villain and stuff like that. Um, so, it's very conflicting, but this is what happens when you have a lot of characters in a series, especially good and bad, and how you want to portray them a little bit here. So the whole talk with Deku and Uraraka was good because we got to see both them talk about what happened at the time, and then also seeing what Shoto and everybody else is doing as well. Um, and I do kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that Bakugo and Kirishima are having this talk with Shoto or are just there. They're just there in the background. Kirishima didn't say anything in these scenes, but Bakugo and Ida did. Um, but yeah, like I do. I really, this is so conflicting. This is so conflicting because I really do like my hero. Like, I really do like my hero, and like I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just the whole. Do we really need spies anymore? Like, do we really need spies at all anymore? I don't think we do. I think it just needs to be just an all out war, and let's quit sabotaging UA. Like, there's literally no reason for it. Um, but it is what it is. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. It feels like we're going to have a whole thing, probably not centered around. No, no, we will. They will probably show up. Yeah. So whatever happens, what's probably going to happen is UA is going, or 1A is going to go back um, to UA, probably, or do something, or not, or they might split up again. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know. This is going on, and I don't know how to put things into words at this point. But if you guys like this, please hit that thumbs up button. Leave some comments what you guys thought, and if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll see you guys